Yeah. I have it, it's here. Isn't he, he's not gonna be in?
Or should I say?
Good. Karen, we ready?
Yes, Mayor, whenever you are.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for April 8th, 2025 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2025, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board, as well as the Borough website, and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County, and filed with the Borough Clerk on January 4th, 2025.
Thank you. Can we all rise and salute the flag, please? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Karen, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Cossabone.
Present.
Mrs. Garlick.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Scafidi. Mr. Brunemer. And let the record reflect that Mr. Halter and Ms. Miller are excused for this evening.
Thank you. Wet my whistle. At this time, we'll have a couple presentations, so I'll step down from the dais. All right, we have two retirees today. I'm going to call K9 Gunner up and Roland Marchese on up. I've been asked to read this on behalf of Gunner and the Glassboro Police Department. K9 Gunner was acquired as a donation from retired Sheriff's Officer Tony DeChico and the John Sonny Burke K9 Academy. He was our agency's first Labrador Retriever, and although we do not know many details regarding K9 Gunner's history, we trusted he would be an asset to the Glassboro Police Department's K9 unit. They attended the John Sonny Burke K9 Academy and graduated with their narcotics sense certification in April of 2019. Their biggest impact on the Glassboro community was not as a result of their official narcotic training, but their ability to interact with our citizens and especially our children. They were well-known visitors of the Rogers and Dorothy Bullock schools, where nearly everyone knew them by name. They were also the highlight of our K9 demonstrations because of their ability to interact with the members of the community on a different level than we had been able to see in the past. Patrolman Marchese made it a priority to attend community events through the county. As a team, they have paved their way for future community-oriented K9 teams. K9 Gunner will now be officially retired after 6 years of service to the Glassboro Police Department, and will enjoy his time relaxing with Patrolman Marchese, who is also retiring. We wish them both a happy and healthy retirement.
On behalf of the police department, Borough would like to congratulate both Ron and K9 Gunner with won't be our last. It was like the mayor had read. He gave us the ability to interact with people a little bit differently. We typically, our demonstrations end or our community interactions end, and we have to put our patrol dogs up, and everybody wants to pet the dogs. So we were able to bring K-9 Gunner out. Probably seen him attacked by 20, 30 kids at the same time. Never had any concern whatsoever, and really had a great impact on the community. So congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. Do whatever you want. He's tired.
He should get his mother and father.
Thank you, sir.
That's great.
Okay, one more gang. And as you all don't know, one of the initiatives that I started when I became mayor is that I felt that it was appropriate to recognize those employees of the borough that served the borough for over 20 years or more. Anyone that served the borough for over 20 years, either part-time, full-time, or a combination of both, I'd like to recognize them for their years of service. And I have Corporal Kuzniaz here, who has met that requirement, and I'm pleased to be able to present him with this award. I also present everyone with a letter from my desk, and I would like to read it, and it reads as follows. It's dated on April 1, 2025. That's your official date, right? Very nice. Greetings, Ken. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank you for your service to the Borough of Glassboro for the past 25 years. Beginning your career in November of 1999 with the Highway Department and being appointed as a Glassboro police officer on October 22nd, 2001, then attaining the rank of corporal on February 22nd, 2018, is quite an accomplishment. On behalf of myself and the Borough of Glassboro, I wish you all the best in your retirement. Respectfully, Johnny Wallace III, Mayor of the Borough of Glassboro. I'll get that all fixed. Very nice. Well, congratulations.
I'm gonna give him a copy. Oh, please. I'll get it to your office. I'll give it to Nicole, along with the copy of the resolution.
You want just a fan? You want just a fan? All right, okay.
He wants to get in every picture.
That's why he's the mayor.
Congratulations.
Oh, shoot, I have to move. Over here. It's so difficult to.
All right, well, everyone, that does end the ceremonial portion of this meeting. You are all welcome to stay for the business portion of this meeting, but we will not be offended in the slightest if you want to go out and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Melissa, you have to stay.
Thank you, sir.
We can go.
Thank you.
Go Bulldogs.
you, sir.
So mellow.
That dog was chill.
Wow, everybody loves. I said, wow, everyone loves.
Okay, we're going to continue on with our meeting, and at this time, I'll turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. We have a public hearing this evening for two ordinances. I'll read them both, and then we can open to the public for comments on either ordinance. First ordinance is number 2509. That is a bond ordinance authorizing the acquisition of various capital equipment, the completion of various capital improvements in the Borough of Glassboro, County of Gloucester, New Jersey, appropriating a sum of $2,737,000. Therefore, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bond or bond anticipation note to the Borough of Glassboro in the aggregate principal amount of up to $2,600,150, making certain determinations and covenants, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. Ordinance number 25-10, similar ordinance for different purpose, bond ordinance authorizing various water and sewer improvements in the Borough of Glassboro, County of Gloucester, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $13,640,000. Therefore, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bond or bond anticipation notes of the Borough of Glassboro in the aggregate principal amount of up to $13,640,000, making certain determination and covenants, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. The council so moves for the public portion.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who would like to come forward and address ordinance number 25-09 or 25-10.
Hi,
How are you?
My name is Joe O'Malley, 111 Somerset Road. Honestly, I'm speaking from a place of ignorance. I'm just not exactly certain on what happens from here. I mean, is this something, who pays this back? How does that process work, if you don't mind me asking?
So, do you mind?
Yeah, nope, not at
So
all.
this is part of our regular budget process. And what happens is all of our departments hand over their budgets, their needs, and so on during the budget process. It's then reviewed. It's then put in front of the governing body. So this year, we will be passing on a 4-cent tax increase, which for the average appraised house is about $10 a month increase. But this is stuff for both water and sewer, and for the general, the borough, for tractors, cars, police cars, the stuff that keeps the borough running on a day-to-day basis.
Sounds great.
That's what this
Just out
is.
of curiosity, do you guys have like an itemized list of that type of
Sure we
stuff
do.
available?
We have it available? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how would I obtain that?
That would be through my office.
Yeah.
So I can just shoot you an email and you can get that?
You can.
Absolutely. I don't intend to, I'm just curious.
You can. I get emails like that all the time.
Thank you very much.
I do.
Have a good evening.
Seeing no other, I move the public portion be closed and the ordinance adopted as written.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Costabone. Mrs. Garlick.
Yes.
Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries. We have no minutes to approve. We have no communications this evening. So I will move to committee reports and begin with Councilman Brown.
Good evening, Mayor. Thank
Good
you.
evening.
The only thing I have tonight is I'd just like to congratulate K-9 Gunner and his handler, Ron Marchese, on their retirement, as well as the recognition to Corporal Kuzniak for his borough years of service. Thank you, Mayor. That's all I have.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman Costello.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I also would like to congratulate Ron Marchese and K-9 Gunner on their retirement. Have a safe and healthy retirement, and that's all I have.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilwoman Garlick.
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to also congratulate all the presentations that went forward tonight, and I would like to say that we are in receipt of our committee reports from last month. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Councilwoman Spence.
Thank you, Mayor.
welcome.
I just want to say I'm in receipt of the March buildings construction report and building and grounds report for March. And I also want to say congratulations to Gunner, because he was at our block party a few years in a row, and he was a very great asset to the department, and it's going to be missed. And also congratulations to Officer, I can't say his name, Corporal Ken Kuznets. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. We have no unfinished business, no new business, so I'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Yeah, it's just a, just a brief update. Punch list work's ongoing for the townhouse projects over at Camelot, Richwood Crossings, and also the East High Street Estates. They have a lot of water sewer issues to do, some paving items over in Camelot, so that'll be all underway this month and next month, subject to weather. Rain's been kind of holding them up on numerous issues there. Bow Boulevard is tentatively set to be paved the week of April 21st. High school's on vacation, they had a pre-construction meeting, and they felt between the university and everyone involved that college traffic could be redirected a certain way so we can get in there and get that done. So that'll all be cleaned up. Stay tuned, we'll see with the weather and go from along those. On that, the Route 47 project continues, weather's been kind of slowing them up also as far as them to get started on those. Alfred Avenue, which is a DOT grant, the type of resurfacing, that was approved at your April 3rd meeting, and those documents are going up to DOT so they can approve it, so we get the contracts and look to get that completed later this summer. Jersey Joint facilities, well underway. They're mostly working on the inside for those areas there. That's along those lines. At South Academy Street, as you know, the roads have been closed. The water and sewer department, conditions permitting, have been out to replace the sanitary sewer in that location. So we have some work to be done over the next couple of months. And also the developer will be underway starting his buildings momentarily. So you'll start seeing numerous activities out in that locale. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mark.
Okay. At this time, I'll again turn the meeting over to our borough solicitor.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. In our consent agenda tonight, we have the following resolutions, beginning with 129. Resolution authorizing the Borough of Glassboro to enter into an adoption agreement with Officer Ronald Marquez for the adoption of a retired police canine. 130, resolution of Borough Council of the Borough of Glassboro, County of Gloucester, New Jersey, authorizing the issuance and sale of up to $19,429,000 of general obligation bonds, Series 2025 of the Borough of Glassboro, making certain covenants to maintain the exemption of the interest on said bonds from federal income taxation, and authorizing such further actions and making such determinations as may be necessary or appropriate to effectuate the issuance and sale of the bonds. Number 131, agreement for professional services adopted by the Borough of Glassboro with Robert N. Sapio, MIA Praiser. Resolution 132, authorizing safety and stabilization guarantee in the amount of $8,692.59, perimeter landscape buffer performance guarantee in the amount of $31,975, and site improvement escrow in the amount of $12,385.18 for 60 North Main Street, Block 26, Lot 19. Number 133, to award contract for management services for the 2025 Craft Beer Festival to Landmark Americana, Inc. of Glassboro. 134, to award contract for management services for the 2025 Wine Festival to Global Producer Services, Inc. 135, authorizing purchase of dog park equipment for the Borough of Glassboro to General Recreation, Inc. under a New Jersey State contract, non-pro-tunc. Resolution 136, appointing Vito Mazzio as an alternate number 2 member for the Glassboro Historic Preservation Commission. And finally, 137, authorizing safety stabilization guarantee in the amount of $18,706.68. Perimeter landscape buffer guarantee in the amount of $28,045, and a site improvement escrow fee in the amount of $32,413.35 for Chick-fil-A, Block 410, Lot 2.01. They are the resolution this evening on our consent agenda, also for the reasons noted under each one. If council so moves for approval, roll call vote.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Casabone,
For.
Mrs. Garlick,
In favor.
Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open the meeting to the public.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who would like to come forward and address mayor and council.
Yep, for those members in the public, when you do approach, if you would please identify yourself for the record, name, address, and note there is a 5-minute limitation. Thank you.
My name is Paul Jeanette Bailey, reside at 14 Wilmer Street in Glassboro. Been a resident here since 1981. I've seen Glassboro go through tremendous changes. My daughters came a few years ago and they couldn't believe things that weren't here anymore. But I have seen so many businesses open, and I've had, I'm kind of a creative person, I guess you could say. And every time I think of something, it's already open. I think we have 2 coffee shops here now. I have been doing nutritional counseling and health and wellness most of my life. And I'm gonna talk to some people, I don't know if it's feasible or not, but I think with all the college students here, and people, middle, older, whatever, that a real traditional health food store, which we do not have. I feel that, what is it? There's one right by the coffee shop, not coffee shop, the sandwich shop by Burger King, but they actually cater more to athletes, the products that they have. And GNC to me is just corporate business. I go in there and sometimes they don't even know what I'm talking about because of the knowledge I have. So I just thought I would present that to you as a thought I have. I'm gonna be reaching out, talking to the officials that I need, and maybe it won't go anywhere, but I would like to see a really good health food store here in Glassboro. That's all.
Very
Thank
good.
you very much.
Thank you. Move the public portion be closed, and we continue on with the agenda.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The public portion is now closed. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Let's approve them, get them paid.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Mayor, I have a few abstentions. 25-01225, 01227, and 01289, and that's it.
Very nice.
Everything else good.
Abstentions have been noted. Motion still carries. Any comments from our administrator?
Just 2 quick comments. As you know, at the end of each month, I try to report on the parking. The month of March, year over year, parking again continues to do well. We were up 15% over the amount of cars that we parked last year during the same time. And this past weekend, we realized our 3rd highest weekend ever for the amount of cars parked in the downtown. And the reason I do this, we do it, is it's a great indicator on what's going on with our businesses. So this weekend was our 3rd highest, only beaten by 2 other weekends, being Italian Festival and the Beer Festival. So this was just a normal weekend. So I had that, and I'd also like to congratulate Gunnar and Ron Marchese, and that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. And I would just like to thank everyone who's come out this evening for the retiring officers and Gunnar, the retired K-9. To those that shared this evening, their thoughts and questions and concerns, thank you very much. I continue to encourage you to continue to come out and stay involved and ask questions. Thank you very much. And with that, I'll
Motion
entertain-
to, oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can go.
Motion to adjourn.
There we go.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. Have a good evening, everyone. Next meeting will be April 22nd, 2025, 6 p.m. Stay warm.
Meeting. Very nice.